listening to podcasternews.com.
Welcome to the LA Story Podcast with Stevie Wilson.
Hey people, this is Stevie for the LA Story. We're still here at the Dove Salon, and this is Antonio Vega. He does image consulting for the salon, and it's something new that they're offering, which is really kind of nice because a lot of times you come in and you get your hair done or your color changed, and suddenly you're looking at going, oh, I look really different. Now what do I do, and how does that change my wardrobe, and how do I work this into my life?
So basically what we do here is basically evaluate where they're going in their life and their change, where they're going with their hair color as well as cut. We try to find out and incorporate their professional as well as personal lives together. What kind of lifestyle do you have? Are you active and working out after work, or are you really a business person? You're working 12 hours days, there's no time for gym, so really you need to be able to cross over from day to evening events.
Right.
And so that's how we look at the wardrobe and how we evaluate whether or not a change is appropriate, what kind of change is appropriate. So what we would do is actually sit down with any client for about 15 to 20 minutes for a free consultation.
Wow.
After that, we would evaluate what kind of shopping they needed done. So if it's more on a personal scale, I can do that. Or if it's more on a professional scale, or a mixture of both, we can actually incorporate that into their shopping day. What would occur is I'd get all the person's measurements. I'd go out and shop the whole thing. They'd come back into the salon, or if they wanted to, they could have it done at their house, where I would come in for a personal showing of all the wardrobe we purchased. Then they would decide and do a fittings where we try on, create outfits that if someone is a person who doesn't like to actually create their own outfits but prefers someone to put them together for them, I can do that as well for them. Or we can actually just put together a look, and what might happen beforehand is I could go to their house beforehand, see what they actually have, because not everyone has the money to just say, I'm going to buy a whole new wardrobe, get rid of their old wardrobe. A lot of times when I work with my clients, I actually go into their house. We go through what's there. We do a full closet clean out of these are the keeps, these are the get rid ofs.
And that's so hard. You know what? That's what people really need to do these days.
Exactly.
Shop the closet first.
Exactly.
Know
See
what to ditch.
Still, and what we do is try and recycle what we can. So sometimes it might be a matter of actually changing button styles on a jacket, creating a different hemline on a skirt or a pair of pants that actually could have it then be current and modern. So that would be one of the ways we could look at saving money on one end of it for them. The other end of it we always like to do is, okay, so if these items are no longer good for you, how can we incorporate them for women getting back into the work industry, or some kind of charity that we can actually then help someone else out as they're improving their life, someone else's life is being improved.
Exactly.
So we really try to recycle, and the whole salon is green, and we're working on that as well. So that's how we would incorporate it in the fashion end of it. I then would shop for them. They do a fitting. We try on all the wardrobe, see what was good, what had to go back would go back. And then literally I could help them create looks and images for day looks, night looks, and crossover looks, so that if they were at work and let's say they knew they had an event during the day that was an important meeting, but then later on that night they had a beautiful dinner with that special someone, we'd actually incorporate things and create outfits and looks for them. They could actually go from one to the other, and actually just by changing a few things actually have a completely different look for their evening.
Great. So how does one reach you?
Reach us here at thedovestudio.com.
Okay.
And they can call the front desk and actually ask for a free fashion image consultation for 20 minutes. And then from there we would work on scheduling what's appropriate for them. And because everybody's wallet is different, we look at where they need to actually fit within their wallet for shopping and getting it all done for them.
That's great. So people go to the Dove Studio Salon.
DoveStudio.com.
Yeah, DoveStudio.com, that's right. Sorry, it's getting just a long day. And then book the appointment, call up, go see Antonio, and really this is such a great idea, and the fact that you could actually take some of the things that don't work in your closet and donate them to people who actually do need them. It's such a great idea. And shopping your closet and editing out, because we all know how many mistakes we've made in our closet and things we shouldn't have bought. There were mistakes, like the orange dress or the olive green something that you're thinking, why did you buy that? Because it's still sitting there 2 years later, unworn. And so now you can actually get somebody to help you fix this and tell you it's official to get rid of it. So this is Stevie for the LA Story saying, see you soon. Bye.
Thanks for joining Stevie Wilson on LA Story. Feel free to check out other podcasts and videos. Bookmark it now. www.la-story.com.